Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. So, most everybody knows what's going on at this point with these three Kansas City Chiefs fans who froze to death in their other friend's backyard. And we've all been just waiting for the toxicology report and the autopsy essentially to come back. We have the toxicology reports now. And what I'm just going to do at this point is read through two stories, one from the New York Post and one from the Daily Mail, and then go from there. So starting off the New York Post, toxicology results reveal cocaine, other illegal drugs found in three Kansas City Chiefs fans discovered frozen to death. Here's their report. Cocaine and other illegal drugs were reportedly found in toxicology reports from the three Kansas City Chiefs fans who were found frozen to death outside a home last month. Family members of David Harrington, Clayton McGeeney, and Ricky Johnson had been anxiously awaiting the results of the report to offer clues as to what happened to the three friends before they were discovered outside Jordan Willis's Kansas City rental home on January 9th. Drug use had been speculated as a contributing factor in their deaths. Willis checked himself into rehab for substance abuse after the three friends were found dead, according to his parents. Harrington, 37, McGeeney, 36, and Johnson, 38. Their bodies were found 2 days later when McGeeney's worried fiancee broke into Willis's property and saw one of them frozen in the backyard. Okay, so it's getting into stuff that we already know, so let's just go over here and check the Daily Mail and see if they have anything extra to offer. I say the Daily Mail, but check dailymail.com. Breaking news, three Kansas City Chiefs fans found frozen and dead outside HIV scientist's home had fentanyl and cocaine in their system, sources who've seen toxicology reports claim. Okay, so that offers a little bit of extra information already. They're naming fentanyl in this report. They didn't in the other one. And what does this mean? Sources who have seen toxicology reports claim. So do we not have the actual toxicology reports, I wonder? Or what? Let's read more and see if we can find out. The day after Jordan Willis reportedly checked into rehab, a toxicology report discovered that all three Kansas City Chiefs fans and friends found dead at the HIV scientist's home had fentanyl, cocaine, and other illegal drugs in their system. Initial toxicology information on the three men suggests traces of cocaine and fentanyl, according to TMZ and News Nation. I don't know what they mean by traces, but I know, from what I understand at least, it just takes a teeny little bit of the fentanyl to kill a person. So even a trace amount, I assume that means small, could have been enough. Willis himself has suggested the men froze to death, while Johnson's brother, Jonathan Price, has publicly demanded information on how the men died. A spokesman for the Kansas City Police Department refused to comment further. There have been no additional details of this case or reports revealed to any media, nor are there any plans to at this time, Captain Jake said. The case remains an ongoing death investigation. Both KCPD detectives and the Platte County Prosecutor's Office have been in touch with the deceased men's families and remains in contact with them as the investigation unfolds. It was reported that the police were actually trying to unlock the men's phones and find out if they possibly sent text messages in their last hours or taken any pictures that might reveal what happened to them or give a clue to what happened to them. The families spoken to by DailyMail.com said they could not dismiss drugs as a possible cause of death of all three men. Theories by experts, including the men taking enough fentanyl combined with alcohol to pass out after leaving the house to freeze to death. The news comes just a day after it was revealed that Willis checked into rehab, a friend claims. Jordan Willis took the events of that night and the days after as an enormous heartbreaking wake-up call, a friend said. The deaths of his friends made him realize that he had a problem with addiction and needed to seek professional help, the insider told Fox News. Police have not made any arrests, and medical examiners are yet to reveal the cause of death. Full results of toxicology reports are still pending. Okay, so the full results of the toxicology reports are still pending. To me, this sounds like this is just the word of somebody that claims to have seen the toxicology report. I could be wrong. But when they say the full report is yet to come out, I'm going to go ahead and assume that the actual report isn't out. I don't know why they would give partials, right? I don't believe that they give partial reports out until they're actually finished. But, like I said, I could be wrong about that too. I'm not a professional in that field, so let me know. Anyways, go ahead and wrap it up there. We still require more answers to what actually went on from Jordan and anybody else that might have been there. Jordan has some explaining to do. If this report is true, this doesn't explain how the men all got outside in the position that they were, why Jordan was in the condition that he was in when the police found him. Now the reports are Jordan checked himself into rehab yesterday, when the original reports were that he checked himself into rehab the day after the police came. That conflicts to me with the report that he moved out the day after the police came, or the day after that even. If he was in rehab, how could he have moved out? Why did the police allow him to move out and move things around when that should still be, in my mind, maybe I watch too much TV, but that seems like it would be a crime scene that they would want to remain untouched just in case a clue pops up and they want to go and reinspect the situation. He was allowed to move out. He was cleared of all wrongdoing the night that the bodies were discovered. In my opinion, the police department has really let these families and the community down by not giving a thorough investigation from the start. But it does look like they're still investigating. But like I said in the last video, hopefully they took a bunch of good pictures, because that house is clear now. And they just don't have anything to go back to look at for reference. But anyways, that is the breaking up-to-date news that we have about these three men. And with that, I just want to say I give my thoughts and prayers to the victims' families. And I hope they know that they can find peace through Jesus. And if you agree with that, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.